up hands in the air?
Who never fuck up hands in the air?
Now we are back again. Black Sherif is trending again because of Ghana party in the park. UK went to Manko performing. Now we are going to talk about it. Let the digestion begin. Intro. We are back again and China Ghana party in the park UK course. Yeah, can one time now in regards to Shatawale went to Manko performing. Not Shatawale, there were other Ghanaian artists went to Manko performing, like Kofi Kinata and then Black Sherif. Now, personally, I thought that Black Sherif would go and perform because days before the event, me who say now UK on the Benna Boy Crackable show together. And then VGM, we are not almost a winner for Best New Artist of the Year, will get the chance to go to UK and perform at the Ghana party in the park. So, Sir Black Sherif for no winning that category, already is in UK. None you didn't tell one perform. PRO for VGMA, Robert Clark Babechire, Nietia Black went to me uncle.
The feedback that I got from the team of Black Sherif is that the time was not favorable for them.
Even though they were the UK?
Well, that was, I don't know if they went to the UK, I don't know what happened, I don't know the details, but all I'm saying is that we had a conversation, that's before the date of the event, and then they said the time was not favorable for them. So then I had a conversation with my team, and then we're like, okay, so the nature of the contract is such that if person X does not go, we will look for another person within the same artist, new artist of the year category,
okay,
and then feature them. Well, we didn't make it public, but yes, that was the agreement. So we had a conversation with Aquaba UK, and they said, okay, so let's see if we can work around somebody else. And then we now started discussing visa, but unfortunately the duration by the time we got the feedback, the duration itself available for us to process a second visa for somebody else was a bit too tight.
Yeah, but your VGMA for Mokasama for PRO no. Ninchile move of the Black Sherif for Intimiango compare for me, and then send new artist named man compare for me. Plans are now put in place for maybe another person in that category no so beating me. Fast forward to know the Musa FM. A tweet we have to Twitter tweet this was say. According to an anonymous source, a member of the Aquaba UK group, which means a corner source to the fee. The group proposed an amount of £10,000, which is almost 98,000 cedis, as Black Sherif's performance fee for the Ghana party in the park event. However, Blacko's team was demanding £50,000, which is almost 490,000 Ghana cedis. My goodness. Hey! Who never fuck up hands in the air?
Who never fuck up hands in the air?
Now with your information we're getting online, I just say a split even between a man for a cassette. Blacko deserves the money, and then a man for a cassette. Blacko, the charge 50K is way too much. Now we are going to talk about it. Go a little bit in there from both sides. Not for the action, a man for the online. Because according to the Martin, you say Blacko, Echo UK, or the two of the guys in the kind of Hokoye. And then they paid for everything themselves. So them being in the UK, it has nothing to do with Aquaba UK. Into one UK order that I understand. So be at the cost expenses in regards to visa, flight fees, and I say at the end of the day, you command 10,000. Be and almost 10,000 wasn't enough. But I doubt to say if the Black Sherif can say this is expenses are so far mine for me and my team coming to the UK. I think Aquaba UK4 will settle all that because say again, almost the 10,000 figure and based on the tweet for performance fee, not any other thing here. And also there was an agreement between Aquaba UK and then VGMA. So what I don't get is this: what was that type of agreement you have? Was the artist never win and also part of that agreement and negotiations Was there kind of an agreed upon normal be say okay, regardless of who wins this category, Ghana party in the park UK, you are going there to perform. It's contractually based to say you have to do that. Was something like that there and as no more kasafa honkeke? That is very important, Ankasa. Because no more kasafa honkeke, and that was the intent of VGMA and then Aquaba UK in regards to Ghana party in the park UK now. Then you can't really blame Black or any team for not showing up because mommy and Nuna Makako make agreement. Some when award where I am coming to perform. And then I'm not part of that, agreement and anything. So that inquiry, if that was the case, then I understand Blacko not showing up to perform. Secondly, Blacko already is in UK. And then I don't know how the negotiations and whatever went, but I said how far I could do it. Charlie, let me tell you something. I will never sit here and say Blacko doesn't deserve any amount he charges for any show. But 50,000, god damn. For this specific event, I think it's a little bit too much. Not even a little bit. I think it's way too much because understand something. Ghana Party in the Park UK, it's not a show like, Afro Festival. People just go there and then their artists come in and performing and going. It's when it comes to Ghana Party in the Park, it's kind of a subsection of the whole event.
Party in the Park is not based on artists alone. Okay. It's a festival. It's a festival that has various attractions, from Debo of Chiefs to kids activities to people buying and selling to the Ghanaian food. You saw for yourself. Well, yeah. Yes. So the whole idea of the festival is to make sure we have different attractions coming together.
So to say, artist Black Sherif to come and perform in less than 30 minutes, charging £50,000. Abra, what this same show, no, you performing, no, it's not the highlight of the event. What you say? Your other artists there, I understand. So if they charge that amount of money, I get it. For me to say Shatawale, if Shatawale charges Ghana Party in the Park UK for £50,000, in some regard, even though it's excessive, but I understand because Shatawale can stand on the stage, perform for over 1 hour. Nini now will be hit songs on Kwa. When it comes to Black Sheriff, Chama Wanyom 4. Other ones are a collaborational tracks. That's the reason why all the time I say okay, Black Sherif is a good artist. Black Sherif right now in Ghana for so right now he is the ish. Not just trending in Ghana, Nigeria, Africa, and then the whole world. Big people know him now because of Nenyum Wabubo. How a Nenyum Tachinipa. That said, if Black Sherif for more songs, and no Coco Gina stage, no be performing for over 1 hour, and now at least 1 hour, and no charging that 50,000. And anchor the whole entire event, it's about the show of Black Sherif. That I understand. But on your fool. And then you've done other features here. Abuwa Maudina Akonenim. With small god, with you can say guy so in beats money with you can say Darko and all that. But understand say Sakola Boni ya sa man for them. I know say sometimes some of these artists can perform, I get that. But there is no way say you can sing or perform in what? More than 30 minutes. No. And then less than 30 minutes show, no, you want £50,000. My goodness. Nah, man, nah. You see, this is going to be very controversial video. Amanfo Webrena is going to disagree. I get all that. But sometimes, you have to also understand the event or performing. If the whole event is about you, charge that money. Fine. If the negotiations between the promoter and the organizer and then the team of the artist, reaching us agreement and then they pay up. Mini problem. Everything is good. But to charge £50,000, hey, Charlie, £50,000, yes, I can do for a 30-minute show. 30 minutes. I know it's a Black Sherif. Normal Bebre acquire into the artist of Black Sherif for him to be where he is now. To even negotiate a price of £50,000. A whole lot of stuff acquire into Black Sherif for Ankasa. That I understand. So them charging, I have no problem with it. But they figure they are charging. And then for the type of event, that is the thing, no. For me to say artists like Sako, the workers Sako, they're ready to performing. Our club, not club, the capacity, about 500 people. And then let's say Sako, they is charging a fee of maybe 20,000. For a club of capacity of Evans around 500. That's what charging 20,000. You may say, it's okay, Sako, this one on the fee is fair. Keep in mind, 500 capacity. The artist will do nothing to help you promote the event. 500 capacity, charging 20,000 euros. When you break that down, that means that each person, including the organizer, must pay 40 euros. And only just for the performance fee, or buy a flight ticket, first class, or any manager, a big body, the DJ, a big crab bar, person, the security guard, and send us a team. Or the team now the organizer or the promoter has to cater for all these things. Some artists be more bad, some ridiculous stuff be more requesting. You as the promoter and you want the thing to happen. So anything be at the demand be and you try to get. I've been in a room and artists are asking for Some of them are asking for we. All of those things, organize and so making sure they get all those things. Say the buyer artists, no bar, you feel welcome, you feel okay to do the show, no person. So at the end of the day, we will go through all these things. We actually now the organizer, now the promoter, now about zero. You make nothing out of this. Abras, you sue that artist, then you might watching a Ghana about who you sue the Bokab or you make more money without giving anything to the artist. Sometimes, you have to at least see the type of events the place the event is and then charge accordingly. If not that, that's all you're watching. Charlie, I know, say, I can't say DJ Nature last time not talk to me about I can't say this Nigerian artist, Timaya. Also, Timaya decided to betray music video. Now about Europe. Or by Europa, he will go club to club. Or bar, you know him already, and then me performing wahano, ebia 500, ebia 1,000. So some no best spending with Europa, but some no be making what clubs are to get the amount of money we hear for the music video. That is a personal. You see, that doesn't mean say value above them. That means that you are also understanding where you are going to perform, and the logistics involved, because artists they are able for the Ghana party in the park. We can't just use one artist. If you use one artist, then can be na come up and be feeling by and come agree to Shatawale terms and then brought Shatawale on because he was coming to perform for free according to Shatawale Nankasa.
This is a show that I would want to come and perform for him for free. I don't want to charge him any money.
But that couldn't happen. So as a more artists, Jackie was there, Camido was there, other artists, UK, Ghana, and then even the high life legends. One artist, Black Sherif, wants to charge £50,000. I know, say, if the whole show was about Black Sherif, if the main event was just about music, that I understand. But for Ghana Party in the Park UK, it is a whole lot more than. I'm not trying to sit here and defend them. I was be a mommy invitations. I am where I'm at. But sometimes we also bring people here. Recently, DJ Kobe, my guy, Kevin Boy by Italy. We do that. Send a buy at least. Some of the artists now are Ghana, so can also come in Europe, tour Europe kakra, make a little bit of money. By the time you get back home, European audience, they'll get to see you perform, have fun with you, hang out with you, take pictures and all that. And then you go back with money. The fact is, one show, I charge it, 10,000 in itself, it's not small money. I think that if the Black Sherif can say, okay, many meeting this was expenses I am making so far. I think Akwaba UK will pay plus the 10,000 performance fee. And then what UK, there are other opportunities I'll bet me make it. There are other clubs I'll bet me go and make more money. By the time you go home, even though the initial fee now can charge you high for the 50,000. Hey, Charlie County I say and cowboy show waku. At the end of the day, you get more than 50,000 now requested for just a single show. Amount for a door follow, they will say you deserve every cent of that 50,000 I will request you for. That I understand. But again, think of the event, the nature of it, and then the amount you are charging, and then the number of minutes I could perform based on the hit songs I will. Okay, 50,000 for an artist of Black Sherif's caliber right now? Nah, I think that is a little bit too much. Charlie, I won't lie. I know that right now Black Sherif is rolling with the big boys, Burna Boy, Khalid, the Munine to about Black Sherif. I get all that. But sometimes hype dies down. Ghana for a but at some point, it becomes very difficult for you, the artist, and then management. Because right now, if you are charging 50,000 now, imagine so the ABR 10 hit more songs. How much will you be charging? One bet him do about Europe, one bet him do about USA. No one, because it's excessive. Mamima, a perfect example. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the top best players in the world right now. Cristiano Ronaldo right now is 37 years old. Right now, Manchester United. He wants to leave Manchester United for a different club because they didn't qualify for Champions League. At least that is the reports going on. Every club will be associated with Cristiano Ronaldo, a decline. They don't want him anymore. Not because he is not a good player. He is very good at what he does. But the fee now, is excessive. No one can pay. I think so when you right now are just £530,000 a week. No team is going to pay that except Manchester United. And that same Manchester United, and no free. You understand the dilemma in this. That is exactly the same thing. So Black Odini team, I'm sure yeah, it can happen. What I say? I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying it can happen. Do I think the Black Sherif deserves £50,000 for an event? Yeah. Do I believe we say Black Sherif deserves £50,000 for Ghana Party in the Park UK? No. Is the 10,000 figure now Ghana Party in the Park or more fire? Is it fair? Yeah, for Black Sherif, for the type of event, for the songs about Bejinaso, I'm performing for the minutes of a performing. £10,000, my goodness, that is not some small greens. £10,000 is £10,000. Nothing changed that. It is not 10,000 cities. For 10,000 cities, multiply that by 10 times. That is £10,000. I'm not for a Black Sherif who need me money charging more than that. Those people, no, they are not event organizers. So they are talking in a way that they don't put themselves in the organizer's shoes. Because organizers, no, also have to make money. And then imagine the artists, they will bill on so. The organizers now has to pay all these artists, pay for the hotel bills, pay for the pay for stages on Bemanto, pay for lights on what make the stage, good enough, send a baby performing, pay for promotional materials, pay for a whole lot of other stuff. And then if one person is charging 50,000, profit to everybody the whole entire thing. No. Keep in mind, amount of Wabridge and I'm so my Ghana Party in the park in Argentina, they want somewhere to go. So even if no artist is on the bill right now, people will still go. You understand? That's the reason we are top 3 artists from Ghana. Black Sherif, Shatawale, and Kofi Kinata and Timia Makrano. Still not the show was successful. So, it is what it is. My time did hear but some of these things, we have to talk about it in perspective to how I didn't see cover. And the video on Thursday, Saturday, Ghana for America, Abusia. Or more African most beautiful US, Saturday, 23rd July. This is when you to take it still. Ambusa.eventbrite.com. Now, you take it. Send a bear. Saturday, so I'm going to New York. Ako Fruko no Copia Majesty Yacht now. Abuzabet medio much. No one's part of the fun. Now, because other artists they familiar Mr. Drew, Akwabo, Munine, on top of that, there are other celebrities that Abuzakwa bet me hanging out with. Kwakumanu Kobi, can I say Kofori, legend, or Hobi, Giftianti, a whole lot of stars, echo. Intinizonia to take it. Ambusa.eventbrite.com. Now to take it. Send a event, you will be part of it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every single day. Tell me again, Abusia. Adios.